Hi, everybody, and welcome. I hope that you can hear me well because I couldn't find the microphone. I know that I had it, and where did I put it? I don't know. But today is a really cool day because it's snowing, and you know that I love the snow. So I think that this is going to be a great day to share then the snow walk with you guys, and we can have a cozy Hygge day together. I love you all. Enjoy the day, enjoy the miracles, and here we go. It's snowing. So wonderful. Yay. So pretty. Let's go. Today is snowing tremendously here at home, and it's so wonderful. I love the snow. And by the way, today is January 6th, which is when we celebrate, at least in Puerto Rico, we celebrate the Three Kings Day, the three wise men, the story of how when Jesus was born after Christmas, a few days later, then the three wise men, they come, Melchor, Gaspar, and Baltasar, and they give then gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So this is the moment that back in Puerto Rico is so magical. Everybody, all the kids, they are the day before gathering grass for the camels of Melchor, Gaspar, and Baltasar. And then the next day, the box is empty because the camels have ate all the grass. And then you have all the gifts because the three wise men are giving you then gifts, just like they gave gift to Jesus. So back in Puerto Rico, we don't, well, in the old days, because now there's a lot of people still celebrating now Santa Claus. So back in Puerto Rico, we celebrated Christmas as the birth of Jesus Christ, and we still do it. But now we are also, there's a lot of people incorporating then the story of Papa Noel, Santa Claus, Noel. And so they do give gifts that day. But when I was little, we didn't used to receive gifts the day of Christmas from Santa Claus. We used to receive then gifts that January 6th from then the Three Kings. And so because of the mixed family and everything, now we do celebrate Santa Claus, the gifts from Santa Claus the day of Christmas, with the meaning that we have always been celebrating, that it is December 25th, the birth of Jesus. And then in January 6th, then we're celebrating then also the Three Kings Day. So we get to celebrate two different holidays. And for me, the holiday of January 6th, it's the best, especially in Puerto Rico. There's so many people, so much music. The three wise men dress up, and it's so many different, it's so good, it's so cozy back in Puerto Rico. I just love it. If you ever have the chance of visiting Puerto Rico during the holidays, go in January for January 6th. There's so many traditions and so much yummy food and so many different things that they celebrate, festivals. Is so good. But anyways, I am very happy that I'm here in January 6th here in Maryland, and we got to get the gift of having a beautiful snowy day, which is one of my favorite things ever. And I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, there's a nice bird over there. I don't know if you can hear me properly. Hopefully you can, because the microphone, as I mentioned, I don't know where I put it. I know that I was charging it for you guys, and then when I went to pick it up back again, I don't know where I put it. So sometimes I clean the house so well that then I hide the stuff. I don't know if that happens to you, and then I don't even know where I put it. But I hope that you are going to be enjoying this video, and I hope that I wish you only the best, So all my hope for you guys this year is that you get a really wonderful year full of all the blessings that God is providing. And I know that the adversities are going to come our way, because adversities are inevitable. So we're going to have our hardship and our struggles. But I pray to God that through all of it, that you're able to see the goodness of people, see the goodness around you, to see the miracles that are around you, to see how much you're growing, how much you're worth it, and to not let the adversities make you more weak, but instead make you stronger, and that you get to grow from all of the adversities around you. Like right now, it's snowing and everything's like dormant, sleeping, right? But the winter, such a harsh winter, it makes the trees and the plants so much stronger, and they seem like they're sleeping and they're dormant or even dead, but they're not. They come out back again in spring, stronger than ever, with so many different colors and fragrances. And then later on we have even fruits. It's so incredible. Like right now next to us in the orchard, right there, that's where we have the orchard. We have then the apple trees, the peach trees, and and then the apricot and the plums and the pears, and they all are standing there dormant. And I know that they're gonna come back again stronger and giving us fruits and looking fantastic. So I pray that just like those trees, that they look dormant, even during the moments that you're going through, that you're like waiting, that you're able then to understand that all this process is gonna make you stronger. I was hearing about the oyster story, and that story marked me a lot, about how the oysters, thousands of oysters, they just live in the ocean, filter the ocean, and they die, and that's it, right? That's the cycle. But some oysters, not only are they filtering the ocean, but also a sand got lodged onto them, inside of them, and it should have not got there. That sand, it should have not got stuck in there. But that sedimentation over time becomes then later on a pearl. And it was very painful for the oyster to have that sediment growing and growing inside of her. And still she continued doing her job of, filtering the ocean. But what she left behind, that oyster, was a pearl. One of the most beautiful things ever that we have in the world. A pearl. It's one of the most beautiful things ever. We make jewelry from pearls, and they're high value, and they're so worth it. So all the other thousands of pearls that didn't go through the struggles that this pearl went to, they just died, and they didn't leave anything behind them. They did, do the job of just going through life, filtering the ocean. But this particular pearl that had to struggle so much, way more than all the other ones, left something way more valuable behind. So I hope that you get to be like the oyster that made the pearl, and appreciate that you're leaving a lot of value behind you, and that you're becoming stronger, more wonderful, more beautiful than ever. Just like when we are making ceramics, right? So that when you're molding it at the beginning, you have to mold it, hit it hard, all that mass, and then put it in a huge oven and heat it up for such a long time, and then it will give shape. It will take shape. And the same happens also with glass as well. You shatter, you break it, you put it back again in the oven, you freeze it back again, and so many things happen in order for you to actually take the shape that you need and you want. So I know that we are all going to be going through a lot this year. It's just the beginning of the year. But I pray to God that you understand that you're going through it to become stronger, and that still through it all, you're able to see and feel the miracles around you. Because everything within you is amazing. I mean, the fact that we're able to process information so quickly, the fact that you don't have to think in order for you to breathe, digest your food, do so many things. Like, if you understood how magnificent you are by being able to activate your parasympathetic nervous system and your sympathetic nervous system when it's necessary, and that your somatic fibers of your muscles are able to move because you have the authority of actually activating the corticospinal tract and moving then your hands and your mouth as you're doing right now, or whatever you're doing. It's all so amazing. It's so fantastic. Every single thing, just the action of going to the bathroom, the action of waking up in the morning, the action of eating your food, the action of breathing. So many amazing, wonderful things happening. And then you're never alone, because Your whole body is full of bacteria, fungi, and antigens, and you need them to survive. So, I mean, if you didn't have that gut microbiota that you have right now, you would not be able then to activate the enzymes that you need in order for digestion. Like, really, it's incredible. Or to get rid of dead red blood cells, because every single day you go to the bathroom and you are excreting out of your body blood. Yes, that's a whole physiological aspect, because your blood has a lifespan of 120 days more or less, and after that, it's gonna become then into that heme that goes then into that unconjugated bilirubin. That unconjugated bilirubin goes into the liver, and the liver gets to get converted into a conjugated bilirubin by the UDP glucuronate transferase, and then after that, you're gonna be going now into then the left hepatic, common hepatic, left, right hepatic, common hepatic bile duct, cystic bile duct, go into the pancreatic duct system, get all connected to the sphincter of Oddi, goes then into the duodenum. And the duodenum, now there you have then microbiota bacteria that are gonna be able then to activate it now into that urobilinogen, and then into the scarovilin and urobilin. And that's why you see that in the urine. Like, all that pathway happened, and then that yellow color urine that you see, it was actually the destruction of a whole bunch of red blood cells. Ah! And also then the dark color that you see for your fecal matter, stercobilin, is also because of also the destruction of red blood cells. Not only red blood cells, you have other things connected with the bilirubin system, but it's so incredible how we are. So I know that I went in a rant of talking about medicine, which is one of the things that I love so much, and I barely talk about medicine so in this aspect like this with you guys. But that's my background. I am a microbiologist. I have a bachelor in microbiology. I have a bachelor then in biology. I have research experience in mycology with fungi, and then I also have a doctorate degree in as a medical doctor, and I teach medical students. So I have many passions, right? So you guys have seen me with the passion of nature, of how I love to grow food, because my family, since I was little, have always grown food. You can go to Puerto Rico to every single one of my family members, and they all grow some food in every single one of their houses. And then my grandparents, they love to grow food, and my grandma, she loved to treat us with home remedies. So that's why I'm so excited to mix in not only the modern medicine, but also the holistic aspect. And there's a lot coming that are gonna come your way. But I'm just in here chatting with you guys, just having a chat of just what comes to my mind. Because before, when we started, and we have been growing a lot, right? So when I started in here with the YouTube, I have always wanted to have a YouTube channel, always, for years, since I was very young. And I just thought about it and never did it, right? But finally we did it right after the pandemic. And at the beginning I was so shy talking to you guys over here in the camera. But as we have keep on growing, and the community is such a wonderfully kind, as I always say, you're such a wonderfully kind, beautiful community. And all that I receive from you guys, lots of love, lots of good support. I learned so much from all of you. I always tell you guys, like, I'm always learning. So whenever you have something new that you learn, or some tip or trick, I'm always eager to learn. So I learned so much from all of you. You have opened up and tell me experiences that you are also going through, which I appreciate so much. You opening up and telling me experiences that are being hard, and that you found comfort in here in this community. I am so happy to know that this channel is helping you in some way, and that you find comfort also in in confiding in me. So thank you so much. Thank you. I love you very much. And anyways, I have lots of different passions. I love also to decorate. My family, there are a lot of decorators, and they're very talented. And I remember I used to work also for a while with my aunt, and she taught me a lot about that feng shui and decoration, because she is a brilliant decorator and florist. And so that's when she taught me also a lot about making flower arrangements and all that kind of stuff. and plus it just comes naturally because of the type of family that we have, that they're such a tight knit, and we like to do a lot of activities and decorate. And so I share with you guys in here lots of decoration tips, do-it-yourself tips of how, especially with towels. I love to do lots of things with towels and with napkins. Yeah, and lots of things that are free at home that you get to use as for decoration, and then using the plants also as an interior decoration as well. And growing food, lots of growing food. I'm so interested in that, and growing also perennial plants. Like if you're trying to grow plants that you don't have to like plant them all over again, always check what garden soil you are, so that you are growing plants that can survive in your environment. That's what we're doing here. Every time that I plant something in here, because I really, really love it, because I've read about it, and I make sure that that plant is going to be able to survive in here. I don't want to plant something in here that I have to dig it out because it might die. I want it to survive in this environment. And yeah, there's so much I want to share with you all. I share with you lots of home remedies. I share lots of cozy days like this. I share lots of cat videos because we have 3 cats. So we have Isabella, Cordelia, and Max. And I need to talk about them a little bit more separately because their personalities are so different. So we have the torty cat, Isabella, which she's the mischievous one. She's so loving and she is so mischievous. She'll talk so much. She's the one that tells you what to do. We have Maximiliano, which is then our snowshoe cat, and he is the most lovey cat. He's so cute. He always just wants to be caressed and hugged, and he likes to talk a lot. And then we have Cordelia, our tabby cat, and that one is the queen. She's like the grumpy one, not a grumpy in a bad way, but she's like, you know, whatever I say when I say it. And she likes to give hugs and kisses, but only at her time, whenever she wants to, and that's usually at bedtime. Nobody can be at bed, only her. So she always wants to sleep on top of mama and papa, and she doesn't let anybody else sleep there. She is so cute. But anyways, there's lots that we have been sharing with you guys, and I hope and pray that you enjoy our channel and that you stay in our channel, and let me know what you like, what you don't dislike, and what else you want to see also of our channel, so that we can keep on growing together. And anyways, I hope that you have a wonderful new year. My wishes for you is lots of love, lots and lots and lots of love, lots of good health, and that you accomplish everything that you have set your mind to do. I love you.